All right. Hello, everybody. I heard that people have been around quite nicely, and sounds like that this event is a success. I promised to tell you a few tips and tricks on how to land on a job in the Finnish gaming industry, and uh, I try to keep my message quite short. So basically, I have only like 3 slides, but quite a lot of content there. And let's start with the bigger picture. I think that you all are like somewhat interested in how to get to the industry and how to prepare and where to find and how to find all these companies that may be potential employers to you. And the big picture in Finnish gaming industry, it goes like this simply. So of course, like very often you see the entertainment games layer containing, for example, these bigger companies like Seriously, Supercell, Red Links, old famous names like Remedy, Housemark, and then loads and loads of smaller companies. And this is, of course, like money-wise, one of the biggest bubble in the Finnish gaming industry, and also really remarkable in the European gaming industry. And for example, they have done like a comparison, for example, against the Swedish gaming industry, and that Finland is actually bigger in entertainment games, but like employing 30% less people. So I can't tell like why is that, but sounds like that in Finland the quality of the people are more efficient somewhat, or they bring more money in. Then the other area that is like equally big as entertainment, it is actually gambling games in Finland. And here there is, for example, Veikkaus present, and then there is another one called Puff, and then some like subcontracting companies that are doing games for the bigger ones. I don't even know all of them, but it's equally big as entertainment games, and the profiles are a little bit variable. They are a little bit different compared to entertainment, and there in that area they do not even require that much of gaming background. It's much more techie backgrounds. Then the third area that is coming up very strongly is all these gamified apps, serious games, e-learning, that type of things, and that may be at some point equally big as entertainment or gambling games. And then there is a smaller spot for esports that is coming up, but I do not have that much of experience in that area. But if you see a company that declares themselves as an esports provider or something, so just have a look at it. There may be a future in that area. All right, so my next slide what is maybe interesting to you, so how you are the most effective in your job search. There must be a couple of things still missing, but I just like listed down some of the networks and areas that you could look at. And of course, like I congratulate you all that you have joined this event. It is very important that you are active in the gaming networks and you participate to these happenings. Then in order to educate yourself, especially if you are a bit junior, so that you are not like yet there. So please follow all this information and newsletters that are coming out. Follow the sites. There is like starting from, for example, Pocket Gamer. It's easy, nice place to start. IGDA, their meetings, and also like all kinds of local sources, or then like the sources that come, like information that companies are delivering. Then advertising platforms. If you do not like qualify yet to those jobs, but read what kind of like qualifications and what kind of skills you may need. And very often there starts to come up all kinds of like these smaller technologies that are in the nice to have section. And they are kind of like good tips and kind of like that, kind of like side information that what they are looking at in the future, what the companies are looking would see are seeing in the future. So look also the nice to have section. You do not need to tick all the boxes, but they are good hints on what is coming up in during the next years, and then you can, for example, try to guide your own studies or your own efforts towards those things. And then it is also good to get to know games agents. I have a huge network, and then, for example, getting to my network or like Oleg's networks or so forth, you may also recognize that there are quite a lot of other gaming agents around in Finland and beyond. UK is a big one. Then also like read all these like industry, like if you want to play safe and you want a steady job like somewhere in a bigger company, so you could go and look through the Neo Games or GamesJobs fee company listings, that what kind of companies there are. And then I noticed also there is this site called Metacritic, which seems to be listing the best or like they have some successful gaming company listings. And then if you are looking for something unique, so please consider startups or indie gaming companies very seriously. So for example, these you could browse in the VC portfolios. So for example, Sisu Game Ventures or Play Ventures have these publicly online. And then also, like, it is not just like entertainment gaming, but games, but you could look around, like I mentioned, gamified e-learning like music and languages, all kinds of utility apps like sports, simulators, and all related to VR, AR, XR, MR, and then high-tech like streaming or services or tools. There's like Umbra 3D or Unity that have fantastic opportunities, but also like require a lot of high skills. And then really hardcore stuff like NVIDIA or like Microsoft have their own like games related technology departments, and so forth. And then esports. And then what about you? How do you become a catch? So what I've seen like lately, what is like trending at the moment, many companies, they are really lacking these tech savvy growth marketers, all kinds of marketing technology people with user acquisition experience, but it goes even beyond that. So there's so many things to cover, and I think there will be this is very crucial and critical part to the company, so that actually they get their products sold. Then if you're a games artist, the more techie you are also, so the more opportunities you may have. So any company is always interested in technical game artists. And cloud experts, yes, that is like, of course, like one of the easiest ways to get a job in the industry is to become a programmer. But if you have some like backend or cloud experience, that's even better. And then there is always a small like spot for example, user interface programmers and that type of experts. Then show your passion, show your exceptional talent, learn by doing, study and keep on studying, polish your portfolio and CV, make sure that you have some like, if you have a chance to be in a team that is where you can publish the work that you are about to do. That is always like very sought after. Recruiters, they always ask that, hey, did you publish something? Have you been in a team? And this is very important. And then you need to play games and so that you are aware what is it there on the market. You do not need to play games all day, but at least like keep yourself informed. And this passion part, it means that you are really serious, even if you do not have like working experience, but you have been doing games as a hobby, and then you really put your mind and heart to it. You really have a chance. And these are the people that are picked outside of the gaming industry, or like these juniors, for example. If you have if your eyes are burning, like the will to get to the games, you will have really a chance. And lastly, I want to say that getting to gaming industry, it's like learning to play an instrument. You either want to do it or you cannot do it at all. So think kind of like that you are a violinist in a entrance kind of like test to some bigger orchestra. So you need to. This is like that you want to do it, and as you know, all the people that play an instrument, they do it as a hobby, and they do it many hours per day. And gaming industry is meritocracy, not a bureaucracy. So the latest job that you have done is basically the portfolio, or like the latest deed. And you need to be kind to your peers and also share your knowledge. So it is important that when you start to learn and when you know people, so share and be nice to people also. And this is me. My name is Arja, and I've been in the industry since 2004. And if you want, you can also get to my network. I do occasionally games recruitment still, and reply to my old colleagues' calls when they ask that, okay, do you know this or that specialist? So I'll be around, and I'll run this Games Jobs Finland also. But this is all from me, and I hope you have a nice afternoon after this presentation.
Now I want to ask you for the winners of the Moomin masks, because we want to send it to everyone with the Moomin brand. So can you tell me 5 numbers from 10 to 20?
5 numbers from 10 to
10
20.
to 20.
Okay, I'll take 11. I'll take 10.
10.
I'll take 13 because I used to play football with the number 13. Then I take 16 and 18. Is it 5?
Yes, it's 5. Thank you very much, Arja. Thank you very much. Excellent presentation. Are there any questions? I'm just looking at the Q&A. We might be able to take 1 or 2 questions. I think they're coming a little bit with a delay.
Yeah, but never mind. You can reach me at LinkedIn. So if you want to ask and or get to my network.
Cool. Thank you very, very much, Arja. Have a great day. And guys, I encourage you to go and check out the Games Jobs Finland stand in the partners area, and also the website, because there's a lot of jobs. I think all of the Finnish jobs are there.
Yeah, many of these companies are actually advertising there. There is actually some like questions coming, but
we are missing the time. Can you please take these questions to the stand? Our stand to the Game Jobs Finland stand, and we'll try to answer them later. I think they.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Cool. All right.
Thank you very much, Arja. Thank you.
All right. Cheers. Bye.